kiss. Vanderbilt's got his first basket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete
Hey, Brex, appreciate them likes.
Focus all night.
And Davis gets it to go.
This guy is a pick-your-poison
Thank you for them lights.
player. Very to cover all your bases with him.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Washington, Caleb Martin out there with Najee Marshall. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Hardy in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And booking for Vanderbilt. And Dallas with possession. Hardy, the pass to Irving. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, Dalton Knecht had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly
Definitely one trying to do that.
if things don't work out.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Kyrie Irving.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And here's Dallas from the baseline. The 3 is up. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Vanderbilt.
Mavericks ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
To their benefit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half.
And for Los Angeles, their shooting has been incredible, 72%. Pass to Knecht. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Here's Irving. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
And once I get this time down back, it's over with.
Boy, a tough go from this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Irving fires from way outside. Another miss by Irving.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Vincent. Sends it home from 3-point land.
3 points.
Vincent's got his first 3 points of the game.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Reddish. The 3. No good there. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And they doubled up Irving. Connects. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Everybody that lives like a motherfucker.
And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Martin. That one's off. Still out of sync. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th.
So with it, Link.
The foul go on Kyrie Irving.
Team foul.
That's his 3rd foul so far.
Substitution on
And let's
court.
face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Vincent. Pass to Connect. Fires from deep. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense is grinding to a halt.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie going to that floater game. It's second nature at this point.
Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Lakers. Logo. Jared Vanderbilt.
Now Vincent. Knocked away. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Doris, with the latest collective bargaining agreement, teams have to be more strategic with their spending.
They do, Brian, and I think this speaks to the league's desire to make sure there's competitiveness across all of the teams in the league. There are now harsh penalties in place for teams that go over the luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts in the future. You're going to see a lot more negotiations and smart decision making. He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Irving, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
1:43 left to play in the 4th. Stolen by Thompson. Looking to get it going. Here's Gafford. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
Coming onto the floor
A
for the
pair of
Lakers.
tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you look at their record after tonight.
Man.
30 wins on the year.
With the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And what a huge performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Vincent passes to Finney-Smith. Outside Reddish. Outside Milton. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Drains the triple.
Coming down the stretch,
Long
they
blowout.
lead perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
That one goes. Count it.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul.
Thompson.
That's his first foul of the game. Some changes now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Morris and Connects subbed in for Milton.
Connect.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Connect. And here's Vincent. Here's Connect from behind the arc. The shot misses. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Vincent. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Thompson.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
Now here's Vincent, guarded closely. Pass to connect to the inside. Vincent outside, from outside the arc. Connects from downtown.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Connect. He's guarded by Irving. Outside Finney-Smith. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, this was an outstanding win. What kind of message did you send tonight?
We're not trying to set a message, just trying to improve every time we get an opportunity to come out on the floor and play. We've been doing some good things the last couple months, but we still got a lot of room to improve, and hopefully continue that.
If your team gets better every game, that's a message that people like to see and hear. Thanks so much, LeBron.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you,
that ain't fast enough. You know I'm man enough, and that I'm play by. You know that I'm bad. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is okay. Like Kalani's, ride you like Kalani's. Okay, here where the party is, right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire. Now I'm on fire. I need someone, I need Tyler. I need Ramoni, Rebecca, Serena, Selena. Let's start a whole choir. I like the way that you get your own back. You don't need no one, help you inspire.
Ay, it's duck season. Only pop out for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check by my demon. Yeah. Hey, I'll pop out, you gon' feel my presence. The message real heavy in my press kit. Mind, body, build my soul, how to dress it. No lanes in my corner, we impressive. Pop back if you tryna get active. Duck off in the stool, making mad. My paper burning. Addicted to looking good, it's a habit. I'm too cold when you see it, they jacket. No like, no plastic, vibe like in my glass, they classic.
Welcome to a special interactive episode of NBA 2K TV. This week, questions and the VC you earn when you answer them correctly are presented by Jordan Brand. And the Air Jordan 1, you can't ban greatness.
All right, let's see if you know your sneaker history. In what year did the Air Jordan 1 release?
Was it 1982, 1984, 1986, or 1985? If you answered 1985, enjoy that VC.
Some of you might have answered 1984. That's actually the year that Michael Jordan wore them in a preseason game before they were ever released.
And we all know they were then banned by the NBA, so how much was the fine for wearing the Air Jordan 1 in an NBA game?
Was it $5,000, $7,000,
it's duck season, only pop out,
or $6,000?
Show face if it's then I'm chasing. If not, get a check with my demon.
Who you
Okay, now let's talk about a player who is attempting to make history with his game. Sacramento Kings, Keon Ellis is impressing all of us with his performance on the court, but did you know that he is also a legend at NBA 2K?
We had to find out. Yeah, Team 2K TV ran into him in the city, and he took us down. So, of course, we had to reach out.
And we caught up with him while he was home in Sacramento, and he was kind enough to join Team 2K TV to hopefully help us get that W.
A true point guard? Let's see it.
Keon Ellis, welcome to NBA 2K TV. We are so excited to have you on the show today. We're here in Sacramento at your home.
This is, it feels like a dream. I mean, as a kid playing 2K growing up, and now this.
Time to celebrate. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
Great.
It's a holiday. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Hey, we gon' bring those sparklers out. Time to celebrate.
They had enough. Every time they threw a party, can't do that sideways. Hyper rock shots this all year. Got that on Winnie Baby. I'm baby true. Man, my name on put. Right there. Same. Hop out with that. Just walked inside the party. Got these taking chains. Let them say she spelled it. Sitting the drop on the way. Another.
In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups.
You know, we try to not play favorites, but the truth is we're all fans here. So, guys, who is your favorite player to watch?
This is easy. I got to go with Sabrina Ionescu, who's also from my hometown of Walnut Creek. She plays so unselfish, but also has an amazing three-point shot, so she can score in bunches.
Yeah, I'm a big Kelsey Plum fan. You know, I love players who can shoot, and Kelsey certainly can do that. But she also has other parts of her game that are very good. And of course, I mean, lefties, she just make everything better. Hit the bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery into the lane.
Right side, Reese.
Ooh.
Nice defense from Asia Wilson. Now Young. Pass to Wilson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. And
First team
and a call on Camila Cardoso. Guys, for Asia Wilson, she's always a factor night in and night out.
Well, when you're a multiple-time MVP, us and the fans expect that. There's no doubt she's cemented herself as one of the best players of this generation.
And the first one drops.
And in 2023, Asia Wilson won her second straight Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, with all that she does, we almost take Wilson's D for granted at this point. She's got those 2 MVPs, the 2 championships, but Asia led the WNBA in defensive rating in 2023. I mean, Wilson is a player who controls the paint on both ends.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You're off the grid.
Vandersloot with it.
Look, I'm off the grid. Oh, my rider.
Pass to Vandersloot. Outside Carter. Back to Vandersloot. On the wing, Kennedy Carter. And the 3 off target. Here's Las Vegas. The 4-point game. Ray. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound.
Come on, Angel.
Usually they're too poor for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
That one drops for her. We played just over a minute here in the first. Outside Lloyd.
Angel should have 90. You put in that work.
You can't let that happen. Let Lloyd step to a jumper. Too deadly to allow the catch and shoot.
Post game. Bag up. Yeah.
It's going to be a second call.
I let you carry it away.
Here's Gray. And And in the first, little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Wilson.
I got him.
Over Carter. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Explosive first step with an accurate mid-range J. It's part of what makes Wilson so tough to guard.
Now here's Vandersloot. Gray defending. To the middle. Right wing. Pass to Reese. Shoots over Wilson. The second chance effort. Cardoso laying it in.
Girls play better than the boys.
Where that miss was going, that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Wilson can't hit.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Well, we can all agree on this. There is nothing quite like summer hoops in Vegas, as long as the AC is pumping.
Yeah, I mean, it was, what, 110, 115, you can get up there. But you got the 2K Summer League going on, the men's national team normally playing games, having a camp, tons of elite high school events, and, of course, Aces season in full swing.
Vandersloot with it. Now Young defending. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Gray, that's good.
A big-time offensive talent who can score points from all over the floor. Gray can punish defensive deep.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
And a shot goes in.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
So close to picking that pass off.
Still a nice play, though, to make sure the pass didn't reach the target.
Outside Carter. No good with the layup. Outside Young. The inside. And count it. 2 points.
Might as well go on dunk that motherfucker.
Embarrassing defenders game in and game out.
Yeah, you might as well go on dunk that motherfucker.
Finish through contact.
Make this shit a little bit more exciting.
And how about Chicago in that 24 draft, taking Angel Reese 7th overall?
We're talking about a player who averaged a double-double her last 3 years in college. But maybe most importantly for the Sky, Reese brings attitude, leadership, and gives them an identity.
Pass to Clark. Launches a three. Good. First shot, first basket.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
Now here's Young. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been
And Michael Jordan.
excellent as of late.
Overall game.
Stokes kicks it out to Wilson. And here's Colson. Pass to Clark.
God damn, Michael Jordan. Get that motherfucker to Michael. Like Michael against Kobe.
This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single player on their squad with the absolute magic touch. Shooting lights out.
Marked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Gray. D right on her. To the paint. Egbo. And she drops in the layup.
Damn, I'm getting blown out.
Egbo got positioning inside. It was
Gotta get the hang of the shooting. Should did the tutorial first.
And Clark pulls it down. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pulls up on the elbow. Rebound Chicago.
Where you at, MJ? Oh, MJ out the game. Girls ain't fucking with me. Ah, man.
And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picks out the pass nicely.
Fuck it.
So nice.
Oh, slow it down.
You can take charge, take the offense like she has.
Well, they got to be feeling good about having the ball in her hands right now. I mean, she's just making play after
I know it.
And the buzzer sounds to end the
My
first.
bad, my bad.
Blowout underway here. The Aces on top, opening a huge gap. And quarter two will get underway just after this short break. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the
I
second.
wonder if they're gonna show the women announce.
Margin for the Aces here, guys.
Not too much trouble for them in the rebounding department as they've really dominated the glass.
Yeah, they flexed their muscle down low and really limited second chances.
Now here's Allen. Gray defending. Pass to Onion Wade. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Trusting in her shot. Onion Wade ready to drain it as soon as she got the feed.
Clark with it.
Sky foul. Rachel Bannon. First personal foul. First team foul.
And Onion Wade picks up the foul. That is her first foul of the game. Obviously, easier said than done, but what's the key in winning a title?
Well, straight up, you need a first-team all-WNBA level player. Basically, every title team has had, at minimum, a top 5 talent.
And it has to be about more than her. You need key role players and multiple defensive stoppers as well.
Now here's Allen. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Nurse, she's covered by Clark. Stolen by Gustafson. Left side Hayes. Misses from short range. Pass to Allen. Over to the left wing. Onion Wade inside. Covered by Gustafson. That shot by Onion Wade, no good. And here are the Aces now. And here's Gustafson. Gray outside. Back to Clark. Launches it. Onion Wade grabs the board. And Tim, talk about an immediate impact. Michaela Onion Wade earning Rookie of the Year honors back in 2021.
Yeah, winning it for the Liberty back in 2021. However, she was traded away before the 23 season. And the Liberty were looking for some cap space to build that final.
Man, what the fuck?
Michaela's done a great job taking that in stride and continuing to play at a high level.
Now here's Gray. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
Getting great lift on her shot. Hayes can really drain him from 3.
Now a timeout called. by Chicago. Both teams deciding to change it up. 2 minutes now played in this second quarter. Outside Evans. There's the triple. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Pass to Lloyd. Gray. Off target from outside. Here's Evans. Drills the three-pointer.
Evans showing the quick release. Had to get it away before the D can get her.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Pass to Young. Lets the three fly. Off to a good start as she gets the first shot attempt.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Yep, that one goes.
Assist from Rachel Bannon.
Now here's Gray. Now here's Young. Puts up a three. Elizabeth Williams with the rebound. Now here's Harrison. She's guarded closely. Pass to Williams. Evans covered by Lloyd. Shot from free throw range. Gustafson with the rebound.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the results.
Outside Lloyd. Gray. The three-pointer, no good. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Williams. Over Gustafson. And too long on the shot.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Now here's Young. Evans covering. Young shot's good.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus in defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Here's Chicago now. And one thing about this Chicago team, they play hard. They play with effort.
They have such a great mindset. It's a tough one. They don't give up anything easily. And that starts with their young bigs. They set the tone. If you're going to play this Sky team, you are in for a battle.
Now here's Gray. Clock at 6. Back to Lloyd. From the yard. Second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Inside. Outside Young. From past the arc. Las Vegas the rebound. And it's Lloyd missing. It's outside. To the middle. Here's Harrison. Stolen by Gustafson. And Evans picks up the foul. That is her first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Gray for three. It's through for her second basket. She's now 2 for 6.
Always seems to be in the right position. Gray's patience and experience make her the broad player she is.
Yep. There we go.
Here's Reese.
Come on, Greg, get the ball.
That's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. To end the run.
Never one to give up on the defensive end. Wilson plays with relentless intention.
Wilson with the steal. And now the Aces on the break. Shoots over Vandersloot. A tad short, but it's good. Off the front iron.
Yeah, good luck. If you're the
But
player,
too excited.
It is never going to be an easy night.
From deep three-point range. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Aces ahead, just dominating this one. We'll be right back to the action.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go practice. Damn, they ain't got the halftime report. Shit, lame as hell. That ain't it. No, they got the halftime. Hell no.
I brought a Rollie, AP in the Cardiac that I watch. I've been back home 50 times since all the rumors were chilling.
Find it. Yeah.
Hey yo, hit boy, we gonna get goggles. We spraying it. We going to Ilios. Tell them open the back room up for us. Let's go. And I'm Braun. To the chip, I told my folks back home, so long. I moved my family and my to a place where it's warm.
Crazy.
I know you really worked your entire life from high school in Florida, then to junior college, then to Alabama, then to Stockton, and now the Kings.
NBA champion Jason Tatum here, and welcome to my team. It's time to make the game of your dreams and compete against the best to ever lay them up. You have access to players from all eras, so who are you running with? Make the pass from Magic to Curry for 3. Tear down the rim with Dominique, Shaq, and Vince Carter, all on the same squad. Are you really going to try to run with Wemby, Giannis, and Yao? You can mix it up with Iverson and Duncan. Dominate with LeBron. Stay clutch with MJ, or run with me. It's your choice. Time to compete, to be the best.
No.
My team.
Damn. Hard ass decision. And I want to get KD, but shit, fuck it. Damn, I did not. Hell no. I ain't go down like that.
That's a good one, Pete.
One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. One-on-one. When get the cake in the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop.
coupe in the motor in the trunk, you can hear it. And all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. Fight for my dummy, see how I'm coming, tip me, I'm right on the edge. Guinness is young and I've been had to shoot out some money all under my bed. 2018 came a million, I made it career. My body cold, belly get rest. One time told her pull up again.
Damn, man. Gotta go Jordan, wanted to go AI. Julius Erving. Gotta go Jordan.
I know the young one of the catch. Got one-on-one ice on the jet. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. One get the cake in the butter. I count it like hustle money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. And all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. One-on-one missing it up. One-on-one missing it in. One-on-one messing with kid. One-on-one and that's it. Come to the spot, I got one-on-one pieces and all of them cost me a good. Come to the US. Good service, I'm ready to tip. You know when I'm hip, I don't got a chip. You know I ain't no little bit of shrimp. We switching locations in the gym. She said she don't wanna say Gunna no more. She about to start calling me him. I'm him. I need you making it hot. The stakes is high, the prices is high. I'm about to fly to Dubai. I'm gone. Horse and boo, HB on the tie. Up with the one-on-one ride. And cuffin' I let her slide. I come and I come to get mine. Pop out on the beat like surprise. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. One get the cake in the butter. I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. And all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win.
Yeah, it's for the culture. Gotta keep it straight like Travolta or the crease upon jeans. With Travolta, we was dancing like machines. A JB, cape up on his shoulders or the mic print. Told about the holster. Same tree, it represent blackness from the passage. The past is alive and well, surprising like magic. The altar with his classic. Now I ain't reinvent the wheel. I simply put some spinners on it and begin to peel. So many layers to my people, but we tend to feel as though the media presents us like we sent. And it's tragic, we the fabric of any field. We make a static from a static when we interfere. To be the leader means you never see the vision clear. Too busy blazing for the followers to get the steal. I'm the smoke for all creators who ain't get the deal. The culture first, if you foreign to it, it's the real.
What drives you every single day, and what do you think gives you that drive?
I mean,
If you ain't from it, you can love it. Just remember, bring a budget for.
I mean, love the game of basketball. I've been playing it forever.
Way above it, not to shove it under bridges, but to fish it out in public. Instead, we try to hide it, commodify it, monopolize it, then we gotta buy it from outsiders. The break beats.
Only thing that I truly know, basketball was just kind of my whole life, and I think once I got to a certain point where I realized, like, hey, I might have a shot at, going to the NBA, and it wasn't until like my senior year of college. So I think that's where the dream is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ellis, give it up, I'm getting real close.
Ellis, nice finish from the low. The low block, that one's good.
Doug Christie has been.
MP. Yo, MP. Hey, what's up with you, man? You doing another one of those visualization exercises?
Was.
All right, well, look, I'm calling you for a minute, okay? It's like you're on a different planet.
Listen, you got to fully immerse yourself in the experience that you're trying to manifest. If it doesn't feel real, then it doesn't work.
Okay, you're right. All right, so what are you manifesting this time?
I got that goal-setting meeting later on with Coach Tucker and Cliff.
Okay.
And I was visualizing how I won my rookie year to go.
Okay, cool. Well, judging by that goofy-looking grin you got on your face, it must have went pretty good, huh? Let me guess, Rookie of the Year.
Even better. A championship, bro.
Ooh, I was close, though. Okay, look, on that tip, when you get to the meeting, they're going to ask you, what kind of player do you want to be?
Mm-hmm.
All right? Have you visualized that yet?
As a matter of fact, I have.
Well, great. What do you see?
I ain't got time for all this shit.
Been writing more a lot in the Sacramento Kings locker room. What does that mean to you, and what have you gotten from his?
A mattress. Now I'm in Hollywood with actors and actresses, where everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it a buck, 100 if you ask me. I was trying to pay the bills just like last week. I was trying to sell a deal just like last week. Trying to run plays and run it up like the mathletes. It's in my DNA to have hope and make a way. Good energy will hit that MJ fade away. Miss me with the hate and now, bruh, not today. Stayed in my lane, didn't complain. This was meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a mystery. Without a hating dog, man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a
Damn, you can hang on that bitch too now. Oh yeah, this that throwback. Oh hell yeah. That shit crazy. Shit crazy. Dunk on something. You learn this shit.
told me I'm gifted. Feel like I'm stuck in this life that I'm living. I'm trying to grind it stack to the ceiling. I had to step my name and my image. I stand in their chest, I hustle relentless. I gotta keep my mind on the mission. I can make Steven want to.
Bitch. Damn. Yeah, I'm about to call that. Hey, T-Main Gaming. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that follow. Hey, Black, thank you for the like.
Coaching.
It means a lot.
With 20 on the windshield, my car's a tenant. Making a move by this spot like I'm moving in and I'm the lieutenant. Yeah, who I'm with a gotta throw on up beach 2 times. Float a LB, I'm about my green like I'm a crouton. She want charges for the give her a coupon. I don't trust not a soul. I got my shoes on. I told you last time, it was my last time. They tried to tell me that I was gonna need you. That was the past time. Pull up inside of the vet. They be on bedtime. They just might rock you to bed like it was just nap time. They wanna know what it's like being like me. I'm hopping out of the V. I got about 2, 3 foreigns. Rich, and still put it past the tree. Out of my waist, and still put it on the T. Only do a hit, sing love song, and still put it. This a new vet. I'm hopping out with Brody done send me a text. We get them like Gillette. Got a couple with me, they gon' maneuver with me. Ask how many inside of this car. It's like 250.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Tyrese Maxey.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Kelly Oubre. Embiid is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Maxey. And it's George and at the 2 guard. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Reed is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. You know, Clark, when you take a look at how these teams play, is it fair to expect a slower pace of the game?
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
Edwards can't hit. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Good on the triple.
That corner shot, not a problem for Maxey. With his accuracy, he makes short work of that look.
Edwards can't hit. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. It's a 5-point game. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
It's not off often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Here is Edwards. Paul George making his last shot. Edwards can't hit.
Get the feel.
Maxey against Conley. Fires for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
That was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, it makes it even tougher to take.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Oubre able to get here a lot with how aggressive he is with the ball in his hand.
And so he's able to get one of two. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. First one up. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way. Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Pass to McDaniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kelly Oubre.
The length that McDaniels brings gives him an advantage against the smaller defender, sometimes drawing a foul like he did there.
That free throw, no good.
Good time and something else.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he ends up missing both free throws. Clark, in terms of young superstars, it doesn't get much better than Anthony Edwards.
Amen to that part. Every franchise wants a franchise player. Minnesota, I think, hit the jackpot drafting Edwards first overall back in 2021. Last year, we saw Ant-Man take it to another level, making his first of what I think will be many All-NBA teams.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. The Timberwolves, number 1.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
Conley feeling it out. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Takes the three. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Oubre on the wing. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 9 points. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. Here's Embiid. Count it. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. If you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now here's Edwards. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as
well, part of their game
my ass whooped.
was to out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Bro,
George against Edwards.
Your ass out the way.
Off the run. Excellent D there from George.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Embiid in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by George. Embiid's got his third bucket of the night.
Ain't no way.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no sign of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Garza's checked in. McDaniels comes in for Reed. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Nancy's checked in for Yabusele.
Yeah, I got him up.
Quentin Grimes
Come here.
checked in for George. Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. Dillingham with it.
Damn.
Now recovering. Another miss by Minnesota.
Got by Rob.
7 seconds separate gotten game clocks.
Old is on that team.
Here's Grimes. He
That's who they need to start. Start Rob.
A game.
Yeah.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Gordon.
Anthony Davis.
Dillingham with it. On the top of the key. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Philadelphia
Y'all need to
76ers.
press the button. This analog ain't working.
Lead to close the quarter.
That time and shit ain't working just yet. I gotta get the hang of it. Start pressing this button trying to shoot.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
You got to credit their defense,
Start
communicating,
pressing this button.
rotating,
See if pressing this button work.
on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia
Look at Dunham.
76ers, Gordon's out there with Edwards. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Embiid. And it's Grimes in a shooting guard. Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size is arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other
See,
words,
he was all green from the half court. That shit
and
crazy.
he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Dillingham, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game.
I turned the motion blur off.
They've really been strong with glass.
Lowry passes to Embiid. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Einard's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Yabusele, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Paul George in for Kyle Lowry. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Wingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough. And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
The 76ers leading by 22. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight, 3-point territory. Gordon, and it's blocked. They get it back. From deep, traps in the tray.
Yeah, man, it's the last after halftime. I'm finna hop on Madden and see if I can try this shit out. I gotta get used to all this shit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Both of them.
Guys, it seems to me as though he's angst. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Dillingham. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now Dillingham, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Alexander Walker. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Embiid. Oh, with a jam by Embiid.
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Dillingham. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Outside, George. Gordon with no one around.
Man, fuck it. I'm gonna just pick and roll.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done.
Come on, just pick and roll.
Here's Dillingham, defended by Gordon. To the middle, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
There's the pick. Dillingham with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Minot.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points.
Hey, Clown, Killer Clown. Appreciate that follow.
He's got 21 in the game.
Moving it around. 8
About to follow you back right now.
You know, nothing makes a coach happy.
Appreciate that follow, homie.
On the basketball court.
Oh. Chilling on it, chilling on it. Chilling on it. Third time playing 2K and Madden 25. Yeah, I just dropped you that follow too. Appreciate that follow.
Way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a mindset between these teams.
And that one good.
Yeah, I gotta take the motion blur off.
Life here after a slow start in that first
I don't really need the motion blur on now.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's the screen.
Got him. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Hey, we live on Twitch, TikTok. Like Ink Mac, live on Twitch. Don't drop a follow. Follow me on Twitch. Live on Twitch, Kick, YouTube.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Yeah, thank you, Killer.
14 seconds left in the first half of the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Maxey. The 76ers with another miss.
Halftime, that's it.
Stolen away.
Hop on Madden.
Doesn't get it to drop.
I don't take that L. I hate it don't let you exit out like you used to. I think I gotta be in widescreen to do all that. Hop on this Madden real quick. Suck on both of them right now. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same name. Fly Ink Mac. Fly Ink Mac Gaming or Fly Ink Mac. It's in my bio. Put this on this Madden real quick. Run a game of Madden before I take my ass to sleep. I'm definitely gonna go to sleep. Definitely. Let's see. Play somebody online real quick. Ain't been having the best of luck online today. We can get us one in real quick. Hopefully it ain't nobody picking the same team. I don't like that. They need to stop that. Make sure ain't nobody they got the same team and stuff. I don't know how to turn the mic on. That's the only thing. Look, took 2 L's today. That shit crazy. I gotta go back real quick to my settings. Get this graphics. Crossplay.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Quick chat. Turn it on. Yes. Master volume voice chat.
Menu narration option is set to off.
Enable our voice chat.
Menu narration option is set to off.
Yo. And they're going to get a quick game out the way. I want to get a quick game out the way. Online play. I got to get me a win tonight. At least one. Advanced settings. This is low, medium, high thing. Players online, 60,000. It's a lot of people online, 60,000. It's a lot of people online.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started.
Yeah, my bad.
And we are underway from Hard Rock
Hey.
Stadium.
You know if you can hear me.
And able to get this out to the 25. They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And this will be a Seahawks first down as the tackle made here at the 36. There you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Smith going for Metcalf on a deep ball. And this is caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, 64 yards. And the Seahawks need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing
Let me
one,
log in, man. Get out my over.
the second one,
Out my head.
that was the big one that ended 1-2 end zone.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Ray Brown. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
I thought we had
Tyreek Hill. Field and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Smith. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush.
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. They tried to throw on 2nd down. Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. On the give, here's Charbonnet. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They snap it to Smith.
That's some bullshit.
Did he get their feet down? Yes. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and trying to make 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And he is in to make it 16-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
That one complete down the field to Smith. Down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Got it. He ain't done one putting up numbers. Put up me a touchdown too.
The Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide. And that certainly qualifies a big
I forgot to hold that shit.
Indeed, because
I can't, man, I don't know how to get used. I got to get used to that right there. That right there be throwing me off.
out the gate early.
What? 88
Field
out
goal
the gate?
kicking.
Yep.
What's that?
But listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they
It's
told
cold,
us
it's
all week
cold.
that this was the plan, is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Mind my business. Man, ain't no.
That's caught inside the
God damn it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Completed the 1. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare.
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Miami. 46 yards.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Here's Tua. Eluding the pressure right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their 13-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now, everything they touch. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that makes it 24-13.
I gotta look, I don't know how the hell I got double.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Or you like to throw it long.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just...
Hey, Lorenzo, thank you for sharing the live. I'm live on Twitch. Like Matt, drop me a follow on Twitch. Appreciate that shirt.
All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the gun, here's Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. Now Smith going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing now is Geno. They'll set up a screen to Charbonnet. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Again, it's Charbonnet. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now 2nd and 3. And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Charbonnet. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. On the toss to Charbonnet. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Zach Charbonnet taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. Geno's going to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Oh.
Coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge. And the decision to bring it out, a poor one, especially given the new rules. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And the drive starts with a run from Achane. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
Well, so much for being backed up against the goal line to start the drive. He gave him some breathing room and then some. I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage. And oftentimes, if you can get past the initial grouping, there's a lot of room to run. The defense actually fortunate that didn't go farther.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. This one is incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
On play action, here's Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
A run straight ahead with Achane. Shifts by.
Damn, he's supposed to have been broke.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That good for 19 and a first down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
In motion, Hill. On first down, back to Achane. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Play action, now it's Tua. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
When we talk with people about what we think the most important quality for an NFL quarterback to possess, what do people usually say?
Arm strength. He showed the arm strength there.
Yeah, pretty good bullet pass he threw, but he wasn't accurate, was he?
No.
Listen, you like mobility, but accuracy, first and foremost, is what a quarterback needs. He didn't possess it on that play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. From the gun, it's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now Tua on the bootleg here, rolling to his right. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. A shotgun snap for Smith. Under pressure, and down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss. Found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now it's Smith off the bootleg. He hits his target, Lockett. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. To throw is Smith. And Lockett with a grab over the middle. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Geno. It's caught. Lockett.
Yeah, I got to get good
able to
doing
get
this
him
shit.
down, but he does reach the 5. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. They'll fake it. Now Smith. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Uchenna Nwosu. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I suppose it wasn't out of the realm of possibility that we could have seen a comeback, but that touchdown should put any hopes of a comeback out of reach. It's been a really quality effort for him here in this one.
And no matter what else you think, you have to admire the initiative to finish things off their way. Don't leave anything to chance, no matter how small the odds of a comeback were. Send it home with a touchdown and get to celebrating.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 70 yards. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Smith going to throw it. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Throwing again is Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Off of play action, here's Smith. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno now to throw. Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Smith. Escaping the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. On 4th down, Smith. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant from 4 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Here's Smith looking to throw. It's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. And with that, we sign off from Miami.
All right, man, I'm out. Big roster.